The final step in this whole process and everything that we've kind of gone over is now you've done everything, right? You've loaded the boat, you've set it up correctly, you've rowed, you've got off the water, you've headed home, you're safely home now, and now it's kind of like, okay, what's the next step? And storing your boat is a pretty big deal in a lot of ways, just for the longevity and safety aspects of like just making sure your boat's going to be there for a long time and able to be used. So one thing that I always recommend is, no matter what, is some sort of covered storage, and that could be as simple as just a cover for the boat, or an actual some sort of lean-to coverage, or storing it in the garage or the shop. And so that sun fade, dirt grime, all that stuff is going to play a big factor in just the longevity of the boat. So I always recommend covering that. And then bigger picture from there is obviously cleaning it. Cleaning it is really more than just cleaning it, because obviously we want it to be clean, we want it to look nice, we want it to stay nice, but also with the access that we have to water and the information with different waters and different places to go, we really need to make sure that we are being responsible boat owners and users, and what we call clean, dry, and inspect. Same thing you're going to do with your waders and other gear. You just really want to make sure that you are cleaning your boat after every use, especially if you're switching rivers. You're going to want to make sure that there's nothing on the trailer as far as weeds go that can be transferred from river to river. You're going to want to make sure you clean out your boat on the inside and the outside, washing off the scum lines, washing out the inside from sand and debris and weeds and whatever else may have gotten in the boat throughout the day. And then same thing, anchor, that's a big thing, is just making sure your anchor's cleaned out and washing out all that silt, ensuring that it's dry, and then just double checking it before you go on your next outing. Cleaning your boat is extremely important for a number of reasons, but just as invasive species and that aspect of it grows, and we're fighting off all these things from milfoil to zebra mussels to you name it with different rivers, and trying to protect this stuff, we need to make sure that we are cleaning them and making sure that the boat is safe to travel. And now in a lot of states, especially across the West and somewhat in the Midwest, you're going to see these boat check stations, mainly when you're crossing state lines. And then a lot of what you'll see in Montana, different states, is when you cross the Continental Divide. That's a big one, is where they're going to have these boat check stations. And these are people that their whole job is to make sure that we are doing our part to stop invasive species. And so when you see one of those stations, normally they're really well marked with flags and banners and different signs and stuff. You need to pull in and make sure that your boat's inspected, and that they'll give you a passport so you can kind of go through the future stations that you go through until you launch your boat again, or they'll zip tie the bow. But no matter what, you just need to make sure that we're stopping in there and we're all doing our part to protect these rivers.